Welcome to SBI Securities Daily Morning Podcast. Today we will cover global market updates, key corporate developments, economic events, promoter activity, and trading investment strategy for the next few days. Starting with the market roundup, Indian markets were shut yesterday on the occasion of Ganesh Chaturthi. On Monday, India's benchmark indices closed lower, led by declines in HDFC Bank and Reliance Industries. The Nifty snapped its 3-day gaining streak, ending 0.3% lower. Broader markets underperformed larger peers, with the mid-cap and small-cap indices lower by 0.4 and 0.5% respectively. Sectorally, Nifty Auto Index hit a lifetime high, while the Nifty PSU Bank Index touched a 12-year high intraday. On the losing side, metal, real estate, IT, and the Nifty Bank ended lower. Among stocks, Power Grid, Titan, M&M, HDFC Life, BPCL, and NTPC were among the top gainers on the Nifty, while Hindalco, HDFC Bank, Bharti Airtel, Adani Ports, and Dr. Reddy's were the top losers. On the global front, the US indices ended lower overnight, with cuts between 0.2 to 0.3% ahead of the crucial Fed rate decision later today. The European indices too ended subdued ahead of the Fed rate decision. DAX ended 0.4% lower, while the CAC and FTSE ended flat. The Bank of England is also scheduled to announce its interest rate decision tomorrow. In Asia, Asian markets have opened lower on back of weak cues from US ahead of the Fed rate decision later today. In signs of continued tensions between US and China, particularly on the technology side, US listed Chinese stocks fell the most in 2 weeks yesterday. In other events, China's central bank today has kept its benchmark prime loan interest rate unchanged at record lows to support the economic recovery. The GIFT Nifty adjusted for the holiday yesterday is suggesting a weak opening. It's down about 100 points. Brent crude continues to trade at elevated levels, so it is currently at $94 per barrel. It briefly touched $95 intraday before cooling off ahead of the Fed meet today, while the dollar index too continues to be at 104.8, largely flat overnight. The rupee closed at all-time low of 83.27 to the dollar on Monday, on back of the rising crude oil prices. The bond yield in the US, the 10-year bond yield at 4.36% was higher ahead of the Fed rate decision today, while the India VIX at 10.8 was down 0.6% on Monday. In fund flows, FIIs turned net sellers after 2 consecutive buy sessions. They net sold 1,236 crores worth of equities, while their DIIs continued to be buyers and bought 552 crores on Monday. So the overall pitch report seems to be cautious from global sentiment perspective. Indian equity markets are likely to consolidate for next few trading sessions, and further moves will depend on the Fed rate decision today. In key actionables, Tata Motors, the company has announced price hike of up to 3% across its entire commercial vehicle portfolio, and this price hike will be applicable from 1st October. Amber Enterprises, the company's subsidiary Iljin Electronics, has entered into JV with wearable brand Noise to design, manufacture and sell wearables including smartwatches and earphones. Union Bank, the government has extended Mr. Nitesh Ranjan's term as the bank's ED by 2 years. Biocon, the company has appointed Peter Baines as Biocon Group CEO with immediate effect. With Brent crude trading at $94 per barrel and with currency at all-time low, so this will be negative for crude-sensitive sectors like airlines, paints, cement, tires, and OMCs, while weaker currency will benefit IT and other export-facing sectors like textile. NBCC, the company has received a 150 crore work order from Khadi Village and Industries Commission to construct office buildings, residential campuses, and redevelop and repair KVIC properties across India. Blue Star, the company launched its QIP to raise up to 1,000 crores on Monday, and the floor price has been set at 784.5 rupees per share. On the IPO front, RR Cable will list on the exchanges today. The IPO was subscribed 18.7 times with issue price of rupees 1,035. Yatra Online, the company's IPO is on its last day today. It has been subscribed 0.3 times as of Monday. Ethnic apparel retailer Sai Silks Kalamandir, it will launch its IPO today with the price band set at 210 to 222 rupees per share. Investors can subscribe for long term. In key events, the US Fed rate decision is due later today. Expectations are of a hold on the interest rate front, but the Fed governor's commentary will be crucial, particularly on the future trajectory of interest rates and inflation, given the rising crude oil prices. In fund flow driven action, there was buying seen by the promoter in NRB bearings, while promoters have sold in Pidilite Industries, India Pesticides, Dr. Lal Path Labs, and ADF Foods. GMR Power and Urban Infra's price band has been revised to 5% from earlier 10%, while stocks like Bajaj Hindustan Sugar, Jain Irrigation, and Vascon Engineers have moved out of the short-term ASM framework. So overall, Nifty is likely to consolidate for a few more trading sessions. The Fed outcome and the commentary will dictate the next move. Stock-specific news-driven action will continue in the Indian market. On stock specific front, on the positive side, defensives like pharma and IT will do well, particularly given the weak currency, while crude sensitive stocks like OMCs, paints, tires, cement, and aviation are likely to remain under pressure, given the double whammy of weak currency and strong crude oil prices. The ongoing special parliament session largely seems to be focused on non-economic bills. However, market will continue to focus on the remaining 3 days of the parliament session too. Thank you.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.